we're going to talk about something. Actually, you're going to listen to something because I was not able to totally set this as a moderated chat. So for those of you who have never met to do me harm, you're going to probably go, Michelle, this is irritating. For those of you who did mean to do me harm, well, you deserve what I'm going to give you. So here we go. Number one, this one, as you will discover, does not even have the option to chat. That's because the bad people, you know who you are, have created such a boondoggle clusterfuck that last night really was affecting me and my mental health in a very negative way. And I'm not going to allow that to continue anymore. I'm still going to do these live streams, but now it looks more like it's going to be a one-way live stream. I wish I could do a chat with people that I've already approved in the past, but unfortunately, I don't think I can. Ron the Church left me a comment, which I didn't read yet, so let me take a quick look at this. A lot of people were extremely upset about this way I was being treated by so many of the evil people out there. So let's see if I can find out what she's got to say, and then yeah, there we go. All right, so by the way, the Marmite came, and I could smell some of it through the lid while opening it. In other words, I could just kind of smell it a little bit, and it smelled very nice. So she said to me, let me get the right screen here. She says, I am sorry there are mean people in our world. You shouldn't allow them. Where's I? Oh, that's my place. Oh, Christ. All right, here we go. Shouldn't allow them to detour your vision with this channel. Is there a way to block them from your live streams? I hope there is. We need to surround ourselves with positive and kind people. Negative energies or comments are unneeded and unwelcome. Well, unfortunately, Rhonda, I looked into doing that, and it looks at this point if it's an all or nothing proposition. I don't know why that is, and which certainly is going to change the flow of the channel in a very negative way. Now, let's take a look at that together. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, let me go first. Let me go back to my dashboard. And because I have a live stream plan for this weekend coming up. Make sure you get the right one here. So I'm going to go and I'm going to edit that. So let me go back to the Hangouts and switch to that screen so we can look at this together. By the way, for those of you who didn't realize that this is the color camera, I don't usually use the color camera, but people suggested I give it a fair shake. So I said, okay, I'll give it a fair shake, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to go to the share screen. I'm going to present everyone. So here we can see the screen I'm looking at here and on the other screen. And we're going to go to advanced settings. Okay. And if I go to advanced settings, and I'm using Google Hangouts. Okay. My choices are enable slow mode, or enable chat, I can limit chat persons every 60 seconds per person. Unfortunately, there is not on my screen anyway a way to do a moderated video chat. So let me see if Google Help has or Google mentions anything. Okay. I would think honestly if you could do it, it would be a real pain in the butt. Yeah. All right. So let's see what YouTube says. It says here, manage live chat, YouTube Help, Google support. Okay. Live chat is enabled by default and appears to be right in the video player only when an event is active. The live chat mobile only exists to watch the YouTube pages. It does not follow embedded players. Watch the video demo. Live chat badges identify the streamer and moderator. Check the expandable area below to move. More information on this. Users are limited to 200 characters and maximum 3 submissions every 30 seconds. Event owners are not subject to these frequency. Viewers cannot specifically to chat, manage live chats. Moderate live chats. That's what I want to check into. You can assign moderators for all live chat sessions. Moderators remain on the list until they are unassigned. We strongly recommend that you have at least one dedicated live moderator for high traffic events. Moderators interact with the audience and remove comments when appropriate. They can also flag block and put users in timeout. Okay, so that means that somebody would have to have pretty thick skin to deal with that mode. And I don't see how I'm going to. Okay. How to block a viewer from live chat. Black works proactively, completely blocked words in the community section. Use live chats matching these words will be blocked. You also can block links. Okay, so this doesn't tell me crap. Hold on the Alt / Option key in the keyboard and press the pause feed and hover over messages. You'll see options to Alt option on the keyboard to pause the chat live feed and hover over messages. You'll see options to delete the message, place the user in timeout, and block the user from sending more chat. Okay. Select automatic. Let's see. So I guess the problem is that these people haven't really added any continued support or any expanded support to just allow people in the chat that are already in your approved list of people, and which means I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. And I can also block things by words. Compile blocked words in the community settings. Live chats matching these words will be blocked. You can also block links. Let's see. You can also block links from being comments by typing links in the block's word list. You can also block links from using community by typing links star. Well, I don't really have a problem with the links as much. It's not what I'm having problems with. So it sounds like I can add the community section settings, and I can add live chats mentioning these words will be ignored. Okay, that's great. Except the only problem is it's not that. I could unblock a user from chat. I can block users in chat. But the problem is these people are horrendous. Let's take a look at what happened last night and why I am getting so hopping mad. Last night we got into a really, really, really nasty flow. And for example, some of the people, of course, did agree with me on what I said. But some people got really angry because they thought I was not being fair with trying to block troublemakers. Last night, a whole ton of people I never heard of in my life came running into the chat, and instead of being respectful of me, and the fact is, me and Lumi are doing this by ourselves, decided to do everything they could to basically create a real emotional boondoggle. Okay? So here we have, that was so disgusting last night that I just basically ended the chat early. As you can see here, I don't know if I can see my mouse in the video, but so because I don't know if you can, so I'm gonna just try to highlight this. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to. Well, these are the ones that particularly we're going to be looking at. All right, so let's take a look at these three. I got a few words to say, and I'm not going to be interrupted. That one, 48 views, not suitable for advertising, review requested. Honestly, I don't really know how in the heaven's name YouTube could even give it a monetization icon. It was so emotionally charged last night that it was just beyond belief. I never felt so vulnerable in my life, and so hurt and so angry and so lost. And I felt like I lost a lot more than just my integrity. I felt like I lost control of my whole life. And that was really, really bad. And I really, really felt terrible. And then, of course, we got the Sunday Live with Lumi and Michelle viewers questions. Welcome. This is the last live stream. This had 82 views, but there were such horrible views. There was so much horrible chats that for what the views I got, it really wasn't worth it. I never felt so angry in my life. I'm sorry, I don't have thick skin enough to sit there and have people call me horrible names as they were, and then expect that I'm going to sit there and act like, oh, it's okay. No, it wasn't okay. I only clicked this one here and highlighted because that movie's mark it as a block. The tech, they pin us in a CP234 instead of a BP314 on a UVC dongle. 10 views. Okay, and for the most part, this simple video was, well, simple. All right, it wasn't even this sophisticated, but it was the first demonstration of this camera as color camera instead of the black and white one. I recommend you guys watch this video here, vlog. Why do I act like I do? Look at the SB Mind video. That's got it's pretty good, but it's a little long in my normal vlog. So I decided to show it to you. Now, what the thing I was getting so upset about is all these horrible chats are destroying my user base. I had one time I had nice, good quality users, and they never treated me with such disrespect. I'm not. Some of me says to me, is look at things in the big picture, and I should be embracing 82 views. Well, excuse me, but I don't think you understand that I would like to see and be part of a positive views instead of a negative views campaign to basically cause emotional distress to people. That is just so painful to even think of. That, it's like going to the dentist without any Novocaine and having ripping teeth out. Or more precisely, because it's a much more consistent pain, and I have done it, mind you, having him drill fillings, well, Novocaine. The pain is a constant buzz, and you sitting there, and you know it hurts, and you're keeping you calm, and, because the dentist and you both agree for a little small filling fix, it's not worth the Novocaine. But anyway, that's not the point of this. The point I'm trying to say here is for the number of 82 views, as you can see in the video, it really, really was more noise and more distress than it was benefit. Now, so we're going to start changing things. I don't know how all the functions are going to work. But of course, we still accept your chat comments in the comments in the videos. But until some other changes occur, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to. Since I basically mentioned that there's a list of blocked words you can use. If anybody would like to give me a list of words that they would like me to add to the blocked word list, I would really appreciate it. Now, I also got something else to show you, and I did not expect it to come this soon. I guess they decided to ship it via Amazon Prime, and I was totally caught off guard to discover that it was in the mail yesterday. It was in the post on Sunday, and that's going to show you that right now. And that is the Marmite jar can. So let me go get that. Yep. There it is. Marmite. I was going to have me and Sue were going to taste test this. I didn't expect it to get here so dang soon. It's 125 grams, but how much is that as the glass jar as far as weight? It feels pretty hefty. I know Marmite's pretty dense, so. The point here is that we're going to be doing a food sample sometime soon. Now, for the next few days, the weather is going to be getting cold. We already know that. So let me go to how do I get to the weather? I don't really know how to do it easily on this computer. I think I know I have picked some other icons, but I don't know. Let's see if we can find them. My T-Mobile, harassment and cyberbullying, digital, ball sword, Riddell converter, updating your Riddell phone via legacy SMB systems, PayPal, Sumeri, home, freestyle, photographic supplies. Yeah. There's a few other changes I'm going to make to this. So let's go. Let's take a look at some of the other changes. I used to have a support icon on my channel, and the trolls destroyed my support icon too. I still have a good status. They still have community guidelines, monetization. You can use ads to monetize your videos. Sponsorships. Your channel must have at least 1,000 views before you can enable sponsorships. Advanced monetization, upload to vaults, featured content. So because of these horrible people, let's see, allow advertisers to display alongside my videos, the same internet-based ad accounts, linking AdWords account. Associate website channel recommendations, subscriber counts, display the number of people subscribed. That's really not my biggest problem right now. So I'm gonna have to work on the blocked words list. So let's do this together. At least do a few of them for the future. because we're going to do this right now, because for the future, I'm really seriously getting tired of mentioning racism BS. So let's go to the community and okay, now notice, if you will, there's a whole bunch of false accounts. Okay, so let's go to the blocked word setting. Okay, comments, blocked words. New comments with the hashtags URLs will be held for review. Okay, blocked words. That's what I'm going to add. All right. So the first one we're going to run into is racism. I don't know why I would put the word raisin in there. Nigger, Negro, white trash. Oh, okay. Is there a comma on this? Or is it just words? So in other words, racism, space, Negro, nigger. I'm not really a racist by any stretch of imagination. I'm trying to find a way to say faggot, jerk. Well, jerk isn't necessarily bad, but okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay, now let me just get back to my face while I type this so we can focus on the things that's running a little longer than I expected. Stay on page. So let's go back to the chat here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in a whole bunch of words that I have seen used in so many negative ways. But the problem is when other conversations where the words have been used in non-negative ways. How do I prevent? See, this is where it gets hard, because I don't want to start willy-nilly blocking words, because it's not the words necessarily that are offensive. It's how the words are used. For example, Negro is not necessarily a bad word. Black, like if I am wearing a black dress, is not a bad word. Nigger, that's kind of always been. White trash, well, no problem with white trash is, I think the way the system works is looking for single words. So I'd have to be almost like, and I don't think the words are separated by white space. So it's kind of crazy, and it doesn't really answer the questions at large. So you're probably asking yourself, are we still doing a live stream on Sunday? Yes, we are. But here's how all of you good people can help me. If you could take the time ahead of time to find a way to contact, that's why I give you those chats. You guys can read them and find these people. And find out who they are and block them. I mean, really, just tell them that, one, you don't like what they're doing. And two, you think that it's disgusting. And three, give me a list of the people's names, and I will personally go to every single one of their pages and block every single one of them. But that would take me so long. To be honest with you, last night's chat was just an example of why that wouldn't work either. But we'll have to work on something. Okay, because this is ridiculous. Today's weather is going to be up to 16 degrees Celsius, and tomorrow and tonight will be down to 1. Tomorrow, expected high is going to be about 12 degrees Celsius, and it's going to start getting cold again. We might see possibly by next week some snowflakes. At this point, I can't say it's going to be anything significant because I don't know if it's going to be significant or not. I have no clue. But there's the thing I want you to understand. Number one, I love doing these chats, and I'm going to continue to do them. And so for now, I know it's early. It was kind of not premeditated. I just came on this morning and said, you know what, I feel a little bit better. I want to give some examples. And besides that, with this, we can finally do some of the food tasting. By the way, I could kind of smell it through the plastic a little bit. To the plastic lid, and it smells pretty nice, actually. Smells, yeah, because you can, plastic leaches smells. So we're not actually going to have to open this lid until me and Sue actually try this. I'm looking forward to trying this. I really am. The UK's idea of sealing the lid with EPC yellow tape on it really does kind of make sense. It simplifies things. After all, you can certainly see if somebody breaks the package open because they can see that this will be torn, and it's not torn. It's a glass jar, so it's not going to be a problem. And it's a very dark jar. Marmite is, or it was just. It already smells good. And I can smell, as I said, I can just about barely smell through the lid of the jar, and it smells good. I can just, so I'm looking forward to trying it. So I got to leave a message with Sue because she was going to be my taster as well. And today would be a good day to sit on the porch, set up the camera, or even do it in the living room here, and then just do a few food tastings. By the way, if you like this color camera, let me know. If you don't like the color camera, let me know. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with it. Some people love the color. Unfortunately, I love the resolution. But unfortunately, I do not like what it does to my skin tone. By the way, you can change the camera to monochrome, of course. It's you just go into the software that's called UVC control, and you just turn off the color, and it'll just do monochrome. But the only problem is there's no easy way to save the UVC control settings. So every time I turn the computer on, I gotta boot the program up, and I gotta set the settings. It's a pain in my ass. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching this, and I will be seeing you soon. And stay out of trouble, guys. Okay? Bye-bye.